let's just get started. You have really overcome great odds in your life. You grew up in a pretty normal environment until something really big happened to you.
I say. I was a very ordinary 16-year-old boy living in Salt Lake County. And I was influenced by our then president, John Kennedy, who made a declaration saying, we'll put a man on the moon and bring him back alive in this decade. So like every 16-year-old boy, I thought I would be an astronaut, and I thought I'd start by building a rocket, learn how they work. In doing that, I managed to explode the rocket while I was holding it. It has left me missing 6 fingers and sight. That was back in 1962.
You decided after this accident, when you were recovering, that you weren't going to let it define you. You weren't going to be a victim. You lost your sight, you lost your fingers. What played into that decision?
In 1962, the prospects for an average student male, 16-year-old, who was blind and missing many fingers, looked pretty bleak. It looked there would be no way I would ever be able to have a good job or even a good date. So I made what I now know as a declaration that day in the hospital when the doctor said, we've done all we can for you. The declaration was that I would not live as a blind person, that I would live and work and move in the sighted world doing sighted things, and I would be valuable in that world. And so that began this journey that I now call Shifting My Narrative, or Shift the Narrative, in which I needed to change my story about what it is to be blind, what is blindness, and I needed to change the opinion of sighted people around me so that they would forget that I was blind.